The Human Rights Campaign is America's largest civil rights organization, working to achieve lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender equality. Every year, the organization identifies and honors individuals and organizations working toward the same goal. This morning, we introduce you to two of those honorees.
I would describe it as being beautiful and homely. This is a beautiful spot. I learned a lot here. I don't know where I would be today if it had not been for Jerusalem House. I was lost. I was married. I was in the elementary school teaching. Somewhere down the line, I fell off. I always wanted to see what marijuana was, what cocaine was, what the fun was that they was having that I wasn't having. So I wanted to know. And I asked him, I said, what do y'all do? I want some. And he said, well, give me some money, I'll get you some. And that was the option for me to start. And I got started with him. Once I started with him, it was a continuing thing. I drew all the money that my husband and I had out the bank. And once I drew all the money out the bank, I didn't know it was going to go that fast. But it went real fast. So there I was in the street with nothing. When the truck came, I got tested. Once I got the results, I found out I was positive. Jerusalem House pulled me out the streets. It gave me a sense of living. It let me know that I could live again, because I started going to church. I got my children's back, and now I'm mom, I'm grandmama, I'm great-grandmama, so my T-cells is up, my viral loads is down. I'm living in my own place, and I eat well, I do everything well, thanks to Jerusalem House.
We truly believe that housing is health care, and what we do is we provide that positive environment for people to thrive. Funding comes from various sources. We're very dependent on private funding. Organizations like Joining Hearts are very essential for us in order to be able to provide this environment for our residents.
Joining Hearts is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that was founded in 1987 by a group of about a dozen friends who saw the need for housing assistance to people living with HIV and AIDS. Well, the thing that's very unique about us and what attracted me to the organization, it's all about community. It's about helping your neighbor next door. So we put on 6 different events throughout the entire year. Our big event in July every year is called Joining Hearts. That's where it all basically started. That particular event brings in probably about 50% of the proceeds that we donate every single year. We've donated to both organizations a little over $1,589,000. Half of that has gone to Jerusalem House. It's very humbling to read their letters that they'll write to us about how they were, homeless. The most touching one that I kind of relate to is this story. It's a little kid that had written a letter to us, and he was the oldest of 3 kids, and I'm the oldest of 3 kids. I'm gonna try to tell you this without choking up, because I get really choked up every time I talk about it. He talks about how his whole family got displaced when his mom became positive, and how he and his brothers and sisters were all living in foster care. And the fact that they were able to get permanent housing over at Jerusalem House, and that